Hello everyone, welcome to This Day. It is Friday, October 20th. I'm Michael Taylor, glad to be here as always. We got a packed show for you, so let's get right to it. Hey, we have Alignment Health Plan coming in. It's open enrollment season. They're going to talk to us about why their plans might be the best, what you might want to look at in your plan to see if you're getting all the right stuff out of it. So that's an important segment for us that's coming up. Sports Corner with Cole Young, always a good time. And Music Lover Club performers Johnny Fletcher and Sarah Kennedy are coming in to talk about their performance in an upcoming show. So that'll be a fun one. Let's stay informed. Hey, this is the last day. Last opportunity is today to turn in your application for the board vacancy over at United Laguna Woods Mutual. Make sure you get down there today. 5 o'clock is the deadline to turn in your completed application. And if you want more information on that, call 949-268-2295. Okay. You know what else is the last day of something? Last day of all this heat that we've been having. Let's take a look at weather. Hopefully this is going to be the last day. And then we're going to start this cooling trend as we go into the weekend. Monday, we actually have a chance of some morning drizzle. So the low pressure is going to move that marine layer really thick marine layer on Monday, and maybe a little bit of light rain, maybe a little bit of morning drizzle. So hey, that'll be kind of a fun fall kind of feel. Finally, we get that fall temperature kind of thing going on. Let's take a look at our sunrise and our sunset. We have Alan Clarkson in his picture of his pet butterfly. So there's his pet butterfly there. That's what he claims. I don't know, you can train a butterfly or, feed it, but there you go. Sunrise was 6:59 this morning. Sunset, 6:11. The days are getting shorter. If you'd like to send us your picture of your pet butterfly, your pet dog, cat, whatever you might have, you can do that. And places that you take pictures, sunrises, sunsets, we'd love to use them. Laguna Woods Village TV at gmail.com is the email address to send those in. Make sure you give us your name and where you took the photo. And of course, horizontal pictures are the best for us. Okay, you know what's great about today? No meetings. So we're going to come right back with Alignment Health Plan and Christina Simmons. Stay with us.
At Freedom Village, we want you to create a life worth believing in.
Staffing is fantastic. Whenever you need help, they're there to help you.
I met so many people. I have so many friends now compared to when I was, living by myself. I didn't have hardly any friends.
I have to say it was one of the best decisions of my life.
It's like living in a resort. It's just the nicest way to live.
Are you struggling to hear in your noisy dining room? Do you have to pause and think about what people are saying so you can figure out the words? Do you find yourself lost in conversations? Can you hear but you don't understand the words people are saying? You need to get on the Ark. No, not Noah's Ark. This is Stewart's Ark hearing aids with artificial intelligence. You will never know how much better you can hear until you listen to the clear sound and noise right in our office. Call us today. Don't miss the boat and tell them Stewart sent you.
The Salvation Army Orange County is committed to building hope in people's lives rather than just more shelters. The Center of Hope, a comprehensive homeless care solution, combines a 325-bed emergency shelter, 72 permanent supportive housing apartments, on-site medical, dental, vision, and mental health care, and an award-winning drug and alcohol rehabilitation center. Donate today to transform lives, create safer neighborhoods, and provide an opportunity to end chronic homelessness in Orange County.
What's easier than blowing out 65 candles? Choosing an Alignment Medicare health plan that's tailored specifically to you. Need access to 24/7 telehealth and concierge services? You got it. Members also receive an Alignment Health Plan Black Card with a monthly allowance and rewards for engaging with your health. At Alignment Health Plan, we don't think of these things as extras, just things you deserve. Save your wish for something that isn't healthcare related. Call or visit our website today to enroll in an Alignment Health Plan.
Hey, it's open enrollment season, and that means you're looking at your healthcare plans, you're thinking about making some choices, some changes, updating, whatever it might be, even changing plans. Well, we're here with Christina Simmons from alignment health plan, and we're going to be talking about just those things, right?
Absolutely. And Michael, congratulations. Welcome to the Village family.
Thank you. Haven't met you since I've been in here, but yes, thank you. I've been here for a little while and getting used to the whole rhythm of everything. So thanks for welcoming me.
Fantastic.
So let's talk a little bit about Alignment Healthcare Center in Laguna Woods. You guys have one here, and what are the services people can come in and experience there?
Absolutely. Well, we're super excited. We just opened up. We had a grand opening recently for the Alignment Health Center, and it's literally down the street just off Moulton Parkway. What's exciting is that because it's that time of the year, Medicare beneficiaries have the opportunity to shop around, et cetera. But at this health center, it's more of a resource. Now, our corporate offices are in Orange County, but we wanted to kind of infiltrate more into the community. And what better community than Laguna Woods? So as far as the services, we do have folks on site that can go over their Medicare options. We're going to be hosting some seminars and some educational, informational seminars as well. And so if you're shopping or looking around, it's a great place to come in, whether you make an appointment or just a walk-in. And if you're an existing Alignment Health Plan member, we actually have one of our Access On Demand concierge representatives on site to help with any questions as well. I know, super cool, right?
The concierge of health.
It is there you go. You picked actually the right word of concierge for alignment.
Yeah, so that's a great service. So if I walk in there and I want to get that concierge service, what should I be experiencing? What should I be ready for?
Well, there's definitely representatives there to help and give guidance as far as what is the best option for you. So right now, as you know, it is the annual election period.
Right.
And it started on Sunday, so October 15th through December 7th. They will have the opportunity to shop and look at plans. So it's definitely a resource center. It's definitely a place where either members of Alignment or folks looking to join Alignment can definitely come in and just, again, get more education on their options.
Okay. So if I'm looking at Alignment, why would I leave my plan and come to Alignment? What are the things that you guys can provide, or what are some of the services that just make it maybe a little bit above the rest?
Sure. Let's start first with the why. Alignment Health was founded basically because of the vision of one man, and John Kao, our founder and CEO. He was actually caring for his mother, and he realized and witnessed firsthand how fragmented and how frustrating the current healthcare system is. And he had a bigger vision, and that was to transformationally change how healthcare is being delivered. So he literally called whom he felt were the best of the best in the industry, and over a decade ago, in 2013, started Alignment, and he did everything because of her, his mom. And it started with our 4 core values. So we put the senior first, we support the doctor, we're revolutionizing care using data and technology, and we do it all with the serving heart. And with Alignment Health Plan, as far as the differentiators, there's a lot of Medicare Advantage plans out there. One of the things that a Medicare beneficiary is going to want to look at is, because of this time of the year, things change. Things change with their current health plan. One of the things they want to look at is star ratings. I mean, I'm very pleased to say that Alignment is only one of 3 HMO plans in the state that achieved a 4-star above star rating. And that's important because it does give a little bit more towards quality, which quality can apply towards either servicing our members, servicing the doctors, better partners with hospitals, medical groups, et cetera. That's an opportunity, as well as building out what we call our clinical model. So you talked about differentiators.
There we go.
There we go. So the differentiator is that when somebody joins Alignment, within the first 90 days, we do like a head-to-toe assessment. And that information isn't just stuck in a folder or chart somewhere. It's actually uploaded into our private and personal proprietary technology, where with real time, we're getting these alerts so that not only Alignment staff, our clinical model, can see it, but also doctors. And it really helps to focus on prevention. We're able to see if something's going to be an issue pretty quick. So that
you can go to a specialist, and maybe a specialist will be alerted, and that kind of thing?
Our staff is alerted, and we work accordingly. So we're kind of the coordinator. We'll work to coordinate all of those things. as well.
Now, a lot of plans, HMOs especially, can be challenging because, okay, I'm in an HBO plan. Here are all the doctors available to me. But then you start calling some doctors and they say, oh, we don't do HMO, we only do PPO. So how is that still a challenge out there from those plans in health and with you guys? Well,
it was really interesting. I was just talking to John out there earlier, and we were talking about the differentiator there. So the good news is with Medicare Advantage plans, and especially with Alignment Health Plan, we offer a variety of different types of products. So the HMO, we've got plans that are even rebate. So if they need help with that Part B, we have plans that can help reduce that cost. We also have the traditional HMO that's going to be peace of mind for that type of a traditional Medicare beneficiary. We have PPOs that allow either flexibility in or out of network. As far as network, real quick though, I'm pleased to say that in network right here in Orange County, we have amazing contracts with Saddleback Memorial, we've got Memorial Care, Optum, Monarch, UCI, Hoag System. So we have a lot here, and that's just to name a few.
Yeah, I was going to say, those are some of the big players in Orange County, at least in terms of services. So we wouldn't have to, patients wouldn't have to make a big shift if they're kind of leaving one plan to go to another. They may still be able to get their own doctors.
Yeah. The other thing too is that we have chronic special needs plans or special needs plans for folks that either have heart and diabetes or low income with that Medicare and Medicaid. One thing I do want to say though, as far as the challenge when you mentioned earlier about the HMO stigma, back in the day it was only about 13% of Medicare recipients opting into a Medicare Advantage plan. Fast forward to today, about 1 out of every 2. So they're becoming very, very popular.
Okay.
Very popular.
So there's a utility. They're actually working, I guess. So I would say, I mean, if people are going to it, it seems like it's working a little better than it did before, right?
Yes, yes, yes.
If someone wants to talk more about alignment, figure it out, how can they do that?
Well, they can give us a call. We've got the number right here on the screen, 888-778-2910. A couple of things I just want to throw out there as we get close to time. Another differentiator with Alignment is we have our own one-of-a-kind Access on Demand Black Card. This Black Card is very special.
Sounds fancy.
I know it has
like part of the concierge experience.
It is. So I challenge this as well with other health plan carriers as a differentiator. We have a 24/7 VIP concierge service available for our members to answer any question too big or too small. We're here for you. So 24/7 line. Also, that card with the Visa logo already comes pre-activated to our members, and it's an ability for us to load dollars onto it. So depending on the type of plan they choose, they can get over-the-counter allowance, groceries, flex allowance if they want to enhance more dental, vision, hearing,
they have a flexible spend plan, they can go into that.
Yes, and we have amazing benefits, things like pest control and pet care that's going to be continuing on. So a lot of exciting new things for 2024 as well.
I love that idea because a lot of times, they're resistant. I don't want to bother the doctor with that, right? I don't want to bother them. Oh, they're busy. I know when I go into the office, they're always so busy. Well, that service, I think, maybe alleviates some of that barrier to like getting the health care you need when you need it. Like, oh, this spot showed up and I don't know what this mole is, that kind of thing, right?
And let me explain one more difference. So when they're calling into Alignment, remember that I said the first 90 days we're collecting that data?
Right.
Everything is personalized. So we have literally a 360 patient view, which means when you're calling into Alignment and you do have a medical question, we have something called a virtual care center. And when the staff is looking at the person calling in, we can actually see their medical history live right then and there versus other plans that don't necessarily have that technology.
So they're going to say, I see you meet.
It's just a number. You're treated like a number, right? So we'll be able to see their chronic conditions, their medical history, and be able to really and truly navigate their care accordingly.
Okay, well, Christina Simmons from Alignment Health, thank you very much for coming in. We appreciate it.
Thank you, Michael.
Make those choices, call that number, we'll get it all switched up for you. All right, coming up next, we got Sports Corner with Cole Young. Stay with us.
What's easier than blowing out 65 candles? Choosing an Alignment Medicare health plan that's tailored specifically to you. Need access to 24/7 telehealth and concierge services? You got it. Members also receive an Alignment Health Plan Black Card with a monthly allowance and rewards for engaging with your health. At Alignment Health Plan, we don't think of these things as extras, just things you deserve. Save your wish for something that isn't healthcare related. Call or visit our website today to enroll in an Alignment Health Plan.
Happy Friday and welcome back to this Friday's episode of Sports Corner. I'm Cole Young and we have a lot to cover this week. To start, we're already on to Week 7 of the NFL season. Week 6 was a shocking week as the two remaining undefeated teams were handed their first losses of the year. The 49ers, after injuries to Christian McCaffrey, Deebo Samuel, and Trent Williams, fell just short to the Cleveland Browns after a missed field goal at the buzzer, and their record now sits at 5-1. And for the first time in franchise history, the New York Jets have beaten the Philadelphia Eagles. Luckily, the Eagles and Niners are still two of the top teams in the NFL, each with a 5-1 record, along with the Detroit Lions. I mentioned that the 49ers were hit with a plethora of injuries this week, but a scary amount of big names were also put on the injured list. Justin Fields, Trevor Lawrence, Ryan Tannehill, Jimmy Garoppolo, David Montgomery, Kyren Williams, Tyreek Hill, Lane Johnson, Justin Jefferson, and so many more stars around the league suffered varying levels of injuries this week. Hopefully, all will have a speedy recovery and will be back and ready to go for Week 7. After my 0-4 performance 2 weeks ago, I went 2-2 this past week with my picks, bringing me to 14-10 on the season. For this week, I'm going with the Bucs over the Falcons, the Lions to pick up a road win in Baltimore, the Bills to take down the rival Patriots, and the Broncos to pick up just their second win of the season against the Packers. Going into last night, both MLB Championship Series have been pretty one-sided so far, but that changed quickly. In the NL, the Phillies and Diamondbacks got their series underway on Monday night. Philadelphia started the series with a nail-biter 5-3 win. Then, the Phillies came back in Game 2 with a massive statement win, beating Arizona 10-0 behind Kyle Schwarber's 2 home runs and an offensive explosion from the entire roster. Heading into last night, the Phillies were up 2-0. The Diamondbacks were able to secure a much-needed win, and the series now sits at 2-1. Game 4 will be tonight at 5 p.m. on TBS. Over in the American League, the battle of the two Texas teams has been a surprise to most. The Rangers started the series Sunday and picked up their first win 2-0 against the reigning champion Astros. On Monday, the Rangers shocked the world by taking a 2-0 lead after a narrow 5-4 victory. The Astros won in a statement victory on Wednesday night, coming away with an 8-5 win and bringing the series to 2-1. A crucial Game 4 was last night, and the Astros have won their second straight game, evening the series at 2-2. The pivotal Game 5 will be today at 2 p.m. on Fox Sports. I can't help but look forward to the future and see what's on the horizon in the sports world. What better place to look than at the 2028 Los Angeles Olympics? The International Olympic Committee announced on Monday that flag football and squash will be played at the Olympics for the first time ever in 2028. They're among the 5 sports added to the schedule for the Summer Games in LA. Cricket, lacrosse, baseball, and softball are the other sports being added to the event in hopes of attracting new viewers and making the games unique to the U.S. A lot of high-profile NFL players have already expressed interest in playing flag football, so I, for one, can't wait for that. To end the show, the Las Vegas Aces have won their second straight WNBA title. Wednesday's 70-69 Game 4 victory over the New York Liberty in the 2023 WNBA Championship Series cemented the Aces as the WNBA's first repeat champions in over 20 years. Asia Wilson was named the Finals MVP after averaging just about 24 points and 12 rebounds per game throughout the finals. She also contested 43 shots in the finals, the most by any player on either team. For the entire playoffs, opponents only shot 30% when defended by Wilson. The Aces will look to make it a three-peat next season. Enjoy another beautiful October weekend full of sports and weirdly great weather, and be sure to come right back next Friday for more news and updates. I'm Cole Young. Thanks for tuning in. Have a great weekend.
Hi, it's Desiree from Frank's Irvine Subaru, where everyone is family. Subaru has a vehicle for all your family needs, and the 8-passenger Ascent fits the whole family.
Forester, perfect for the family vacation.
Outback, great for weekend getaways.
Crosstrek and Impreza, great for daily surf commutes.
WRX, best in motor class performance.
Safe quality value and award-winning service department. Complimentary maintenance on all new Subarus.
All right, we got cocktails, we got songs, we got appetizers. Sounds like a good night to me. Johnny Fletcher and Sarah Kennedy are going to be some of the performers at the Music Lovers Club's performance that's coming up in November. Welcome to the program.
Thank you very much.
So, tell me a little bit how this all came together. Your mom was involved.
Yes, my mother's involved. My mom.
You get that call from your mom.
You got to do it.
Okay.
You got to do it for sure. I know she came to me about a couple months ago and just saying, "Are you going to be free around November? Because there's a space opening up, and we'd love to do a cabaret show." And I was like, I think so. And we had some auditions and some shows that were pending, but it all opened up and it all worked out perfectly.
Now I'm gonna take a wild guess and say you guys have done this before. She didn't just ask you out of the blue, not knowing you're not a mechanic, right?
Right. True. Yeah, I've been doing it since I was 16 years old. Mostly musical theater, but a lot of cabaret work as well.
Okay, and Sarah, you look like you're only 16 years old, so it couldn't be that long.
I've been performing my whole life. Since I was a kid, both of my parents are professional musicians, so I was really raised with it and got my start singing in church when I was younger and moved on to pursue theater in college. I graduated Cal State Long Beach with my degree in theater arts.
Graduated? Come on.
Back in 2016, actually. Older than I look. No, but I love performing, and singing is definitely a huge passion of mine. So, throughout various venues in Southern California, we do theater. I perform in a band sometimes.
Okay.
Yeah, Disneyland on the holiday times and the Christmas caroling group. So
a wide variety. I tried to audition to be a character in high school for the Disney, and it's a long story I'm not going to tell right now, but it went poorly. It went very poorly.
Did you say what character? I'm just curious.
I didn't get to that point. Trust me, we never got close to that point.
Just round one.
No, I was walking back to the parking lot very quickly after I got there.
Disney standards are quite high.
Yeah, they were quite high, and I had no idea being a high school kid. But but during the pandemic, what was it like for you guys? Because you guys are performers. You're in front of people, and what happened?
It was tough. It was a weird break. It was my first time that I had nothing going on. I think it was a 3-year time span that I didn't perform in a single show. And that was literally the longest that I had ever gone since, I started at 7, 8 years old. So it was definitely odd and, definitely itching to get back into it. So it's so amazing to finally have everything open up and be able to perform and gather, share the love of music. So
absolutely.
And so tell us what we're going to see at Cocktails, Songs, and Appetizers, Johnny. What's it all going to be about?
So it starts at 6, and we're going to serve cocktails, appetizers, and then around 7:15, we're going to start with the show. And the show is basically based about songs from movies.
Okay.
There's a few from musicals as well, but mostly the theme is movies and things like that.
Okay.
So there'll be 4 of us, 2 guys, 2 girls, doing solos, duets, trios, quartets, things like that. And
kind of throughout the ages, starting with some oldies and getting into some of the newer popular movie.
What are some of them
songs
that we'd recognize? Okay.
Well, we're doing something from Titanic.
Okay.
We're doing.
I have a wild guess on what it might be.
We're doing a few Disney songs.
Yes.
Everyone loves a little Disney.
Les Mis.
Les Mis. Yeah.
And some of the old ones like South Pacific, Oklahoma.
Okay.
Yeah, and some new ones. The Greatest Showman.
Doing Star is Born.
A Star is Born.
Yeah. I had that part of my life where I know the Disney songs when I was a kid, and then I know the Disney songs when my kids were kids and watched them. But those are my gaps. And then all the other ones between. Well, now I don't know this, but hopefully those will pop up.
We'll be doing some classics.
Tell me a little bit about Dwayne and Shay and the other performers that are going to be part of it. You guys know, I imagine you've worked with them before.
Yeah, so for me, I'm closer with Dwayne. I actually met him in 1997 doing musical theater. My first show in Southern California, we did Phantom together, and he's been a friend of mine and a performer with me in shows since then.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and I actually met Shay, 7, 8 years ago now. We did
in junior high.
We did a musical web series together, actually when I was in college, and just stayed in touch. And We also, Shay and I sing in a band together, a
Okay.
local cover band that performs throughout Southern California. And Shay's also performed on the Disney Cruise Line and has an extensive background in musical theater. So when we put this all together, you know, Johnny had Dwayne, and we kind of wanted to fill it out and make it even 2 boys, 2 girls, so we could do some cool harmony stuff. And Shay was the first person I thought of, and so glad she said yes.
So what's it like when you're kind of like having this kind of variety act kind of life, where it's like one week I'm maybe acting in something, and another week I'm singing at a rock cover band, and then I'm doing Disney tunes. Is it kind of like a little bit crazy sometimes?
It is crazy. Yeah, we're always busy.
Yeah, a lot of times we're rehearsing for one show, but you're doing another show.
Right, you got
Sometimes
something else in the works.
Yeah, it get confusing. It's like, okay, what are we doing today? Yeah.
My
for
family
sure.
always says like that they're amazed at how many words we can have in our head at any given time, because there's just so much to memorize and go through. And we'll be doing, you know, like you said, a musical theater show, and then also have, you know, a whole list of band songs to sing. So it's definitely a lot, but it keeps the mind sharp.
What's your favorite number from the show that you're going to be doing?
Oh, my favorite one. I'd have to say Shallow from A Star Is Born.
Okay.
The latest, the most new version of A Star Is Born with Lady Gaga and Bradley Cooper. And I think Johnny sounds much better than Bradley Cooper.
Well, there you go. Bradley's an actor first, then singer second.
Yeah, exactly,
I don't think we're insulting Bradley.
No, I don't think so. Yeah, we love you, Bradley, if you're listening.
Johnny, what about you? What's the standout for you? Like, hey, I'm really glad we're doing this.
I would say for me, it's probably another duet, Tangled. Actually, I still have never seen Tangled. Actually,
I haven't either. But I was outside of my kids' span when we were watching Disney movies.
Yeah, I'd never seen it, but she introduced this song to me. It's a duet, and it's absolutely beautiful, and I'm just really happy I get to
Alan
sing
Menken
it.
knows how to write a song.
He does. He's so good.
For sure.
Okay. And how long you guys been rehearsing? When did you start rehearsing? And when we, November 3rd, right? We're coming up. The show's coming. November's like right around the corner, which is weird.
Crazy.
When did the rehearsal start?
We started probably like 2 or 3 weeks ago putting together the set list.
Yeah.
And, we all kind of live in various locations throughout Southern California, so getting us all together for a rehearsal is challenging. But we had one all together last weekend, and we're doing another one tomorrow, actually.
Yeah. Most of the rehearsing's been by ourselves. We just rehearse like all the solos and stuff, but we have to get together for the group songs to try those and everything.
Yeah, and the duets.
And the
We've been
duets.
rehearsing.
Yeah, we've been rehearsing and stuff.
Well, the big show's coming up November 3rd, 6 p.m. in Clubhouse 7. Sarah and Johnny, thanks so much for joining us.
Thank you for having us.
Yeah. And that's going to do it for this edition of the program. I want to take a quick look at our movie for Friday before we go, and it is going to be a good one. Let me get my notes out. I'm not sure where we go. It's Mrs. Minerva, and that's that one's from 1940s. That was for World War II, and that is a time when the London bomb, the Blitz, was going on. It's about a family there that was going through that at the time. That's going to be brought to us by Pacific Financial Planners. And it's time for weather. 86 today. We're going to get some cooling for sure into the 70s into the weekend. And Monday's going to be our coolest. We got a chance for drizzle. That's going to do it for this edition of This Day. I'm Michael Taylor. For all of us here at Village Television, thanks for joining us.
Hi there, I'm Bob Eubanks. Remember me? I'm the king of whoopee. And you're watching Village Television. But everybody does.